Good morning, everyone. Today we have some brand new yarn to chit chat about, also probably make some swatches, maybe even get started on a new project. Normally I would say I don't need to start a new project, but here's the thing. The only projects that I have going at this exact moment are blankets. I can't even tell you how many blankets I have going right now. I don't know, I'm just in a blanket mode. It just snowed yesterday, so like there's all these things together that was just the perfect storm for starting a billion crochet blankets. I think this is the most blankets that I've ever have going at one time. We're feeling the cozy vibes, I guess. The yarn today was sent to me from Hobbii, and if you've been chilling with me in the yarn dungeon, you know that I love Hobbii yarn, specifically the bigger chunky yarn. I've been using that a lot lately. Yes, I do have a blanket going with some chunky bulky yarn, like it's just all the things. So they sent me this bag and it's filled with an assortment of some of the new yarns that they've added to their site, which if you don't know where that's at, head on over to their site. Right here where there's those three little lines, click on that. Pull it all the way down to exciting things, which makes sense, right? Like new exciting yarn. Click here, scroll a little bit further down to new products. It's gonna pull everything up. So not only just new yarn, but looks like they have stitch markers, they have some needles, they do have a Tunisian crochet set in here, which I have not tried that one yet, but like they have a bunch of things and you're gonna find all the new stuff right here. These bottoms, I freaking love these. I have so many of these on hand. They're the best for making notion baskets and just having them all over the yarn dungeon for whenever I start a new project. Let's get into the yarn that we have. All right, first off is Honey Bunny Shine. So they have another line called Honey Bunny, exactly like this, but they've added an addition with a little bit of shine. Now, I am not a huge sparkly person, so this is perfect for me. It's just a tiny little bit. It's not super aggressive. I'm interested to see what it's gonna look like worked up, but right now in the skein, on the back, it does have this code that you can go ahead and scan, and I'm assuming it's gonna take us exactly to this spot on their site, which is kind of handy because then it's gonna pull everything else up. It'll go directly to here, Honey Bunny Shine, and it has a ton of different colors. What do we have? 12 different colors in the Honey Bunny Shine. We have some neutrals, we have the red right there, some blues, and a really cool green down there too. The weight is 100 grams, length 120 meters or 131 yards, super bulky yarn, and 7mm crochet hook. Machine wash and lay flat to dry. For obvious reasons, it's nice and fluffy and soft, and we want it to stay that way as long as possible, so definitely lay it flat to dry. There is a hashtag with this, like they have with a lot of theirs. Hashtag Hobbii Honey Bunny Shine. Throw that into some of their socials and you can see what other people are making with this, or if you've made something with this, make sure to use the hashtag because like I want to see what you're making. It will be a pleasure to get crafty with our Honey Bunny Shine, and we promise you that it cannot get softer than this. Yes, this stuff is very, very soft. I mean, just looking at it, right? Like we know that. It's a super bulky velour yarn made out of 100% polyester with sparkle and a tiny bit of glitter to it. The thin glittery strand are very subtle and blend seamlessly in the structure of the Chanel yarn. So I'm glad that they mentioned that because it is very subtle and I would never have guessed that it's just a single glitter strand. It's just incorporated so well because that is totally a sensory thing for me, not only working it up, but then like if I made this into a wearable, sometimes that's an issue for me. So this is how I like the glitter to be incorporated. As I'm unboxing this, keep in mind, I want to start a new project. So like shout it out to me. What do you think? I mean, I have a lot of options and ideas already for the Honey Bunny Shine because I have a list of things going with the Honey Bunny. So this is just like added on top of that. More Honey Bunny Shine in this color, which is color 122, which is a beautiful dark gray. I almost like the glitter a little bit more in this color. Last Honey Bunny Shine is this slimy green. Okay, let's see if we can pick up on some of the shine. It is super, super subtle. and I so love that. This one is bringing up Frankenstein, zombies, maybe like a tiny cauldron, and put this on the inside, have it like oozing on the side of it. I don't know, I'm getting a lot of inspiration for this one, so we might be working with it like right this second. All right, next up we have Bingo XL. Hobbii does play bingo almost every single week, and I've played it many times because if you get a bingo, the prize is yarn. And sometimes there are accessories, knitting needles, notion bags. There's a water bottle one time, and I've played so many times I've never won. Really glad that they added this line to their actual site. So I'm gonna keep playing bingo, but like I was really curious of actually trying this. It's 100% acrylic. I feel like it's gonna be a good one for making wearables that you use often. So fingerless mitts, beanies, scarves, stuff like that. Since it is 100% acrylic and everything is wound pretty tightly, let's scan it again. I really enjoy this feature actually because it just leads me exactly where I need to go instead of going to the site and digging through everything and trying to search for it. Not that that's hard, but like it's a little touch that I totally appreciate. Okay, Bingo XL. How many colors are there? 11 colors, and this one is color 28. We have some neutrals, we have some pop of colors. All of these would go well together too. 100 grams, 200 meters, or 218 yards. A worsted weight yarn, which I was feeling that. I was like, it does feel like worsted weight, which is one of my favorite yarns to work with, and hook size 5.5 millimeter. It is machine washable and you can tumble dry it low. Just plays into, it's gonna be great for wearables. Hashtag Hobbii Bingo XL. You can follow Hobbii Bingo games every Monday. There we go, that's what I was looking for. So join us on the Hobbii app. All you need to do is download the app, and they have a really nice convenient timer that will be running. Whenever I get ready for the bingo, I put a timer on my actual phone. So I have the app on here, I set a timer, and so it'll count down, and I'll count down it like 15 minutes before bingo starts. That way I can get my coffee ready, get all set up, because it's very easy to crochet while you're doing the Hobbii bingo. Everything is computer generated, so you just pull up and you'll get a card, but it's fun to like chit chat. You not only get to see some of the new yarns that they have, yarn that they have on sale, love those days. Also, there's people talking, like live chat going, chatting about what you're working on, what yarn you want to see, what you're most excited about. We have a lot of fiber ghouls there. So color number 10, and this is called Mysterious Matte. This next one is color 28, Vitamin B. Correct, that's exactly what this is. And the last one is called Congrats, with a capital rats on the end. Stripey beanie or stripey leg warmers. Ooh, okay, I love that idea. They have another line of Hobbii Bingo too. This one is just called Hobbii Bingo. So if you want something a little bit thinner, this is the line that you're gonna wanna check out. And it has it right underneath here. So if you scan the other one, you go all the way to the bottom and it says our Bingo XL yarn comes also in a thinner version. Click here, thank you, I will. This is a light worsted DK. Everything is very similar. So this one is called Doctor's Orders. Next we have this green, color 25, Theo Talisman. Grass green type of color. Last we have number 19, which is Goodbye Teens. I think this is gonna have to be leg warmers. The last line of yarn that I have is called Pearly Haze. Immediately when I pick this stuff up, it is so freaking soft. It's that yarn that is almost like a little tube. So incredibly soft. For summertime projects, well, spring and summertime projects, really, this stuff is gonna be perfect. I would love to make a crop top out of this. It would just be so light and almost cooling the way that it feels. 73% viscose, 27% wool, a medium number 4, and it's suggesting 6mm crochet hook. For any type of wearable, this is gonna work up really quickly. Let's see, do you have the little scan code on here? They do. Okay, so it's all the way on the inside. You have to like pull the tag out, and there you go. 17 colors. This one is color number 123, Charcoal. This color is my favorite just for the fact that it would go with anything that I own in my wardrobe. Summerween, Springoween, it would just like mesh right in there. Then color 115, and I like this green too. It's almost like a mossy green. So 115, it's right next to the charcoal, and it is called moss. Like, that's the name of it. So it looks that way because that's the name that it is. These two put together feel like they were made for each other. But granny squares with like alternating colors or a stripy shawl. Color number 60, black cherry. Oh, okay, yeah. Again, perfect naming. 3 of these together too. Nothing in here metallic wise that's gonna be scratchy or irritating while I work it up. You can see there's a little fluff that comes off of it, which is gonna just add to the softness of it. The extra fine merino wool is blown into a hollow chainette. The viscous structure gives the yarn an elegant sheen, softness, and lightness. So I'm thinking maybe do a granny square with stripes. Ooh, the little coat is on the inside too with a bunch of cute little yarn pictures. Does it pull from the middle? It looks like it. That was beautiful. Did we all see that, or do we need to like have a rewind? Now I am curious, do they all pull very easily from the middle? Last one though, let's make sure they do. And there it is, right on the top. Sometimes it's really tight on the inside here, so I don't even mess with it. Should we do half double crochet? I'm thinking, yeah, that is one of my favorite go-to stitches. Let's pull a little out. It is quite stretchy, and you're gonna see that right away. I feel like it adds to this whole aesthetic for the yarn, and especially for wearables, it's gonna add to the drape and the lightness. But something to keep in mind for tension, because my tension is very, very loose naturally, but it glides really nice. It's not getting caught on my hook and like sliding over my fingers. I feel like I could work with this for a long time. I'm really intrigued to work with this for some wearables. Let's just do this one, the charcoal, because that's the one I really wanted to start with. I don't even know why I started with the dark cherry. Okay, right away, I know I'm gonna love this color combo. They go together really well. For this one, which is the lightweight DK, I think I'm just gonna try it out with a 4mm. I know it says you could use a little bit higher, but I'm just gonna test it with the 4. Very soft, glides once again, everything that you would expect with 100% acrylic. Half double crochet again. Let's do it. Yeah, I'm thinking a 4mm. Unless I want to make something like a granny square where I want there to be a lot of space in between the stitches. And there are some seriously cute crop tops out there that use granny squares for that. With the 4, that's what it looks like. So if I were to do a patchwork blanket or patchwork cardigan, 4mm is where I'm going to stay. Bingo XL. This one, I am gonna grab the 5.5, pulling really nicely from the middle, which is something that I appreciate. If, however, you wanted to pull it from the side, I think, yeah, right there, that would just unwrap, and then you like throw it in a yarn bowl. Here's what that stitch looks like, a little close up. This for sure is my color with the Bingo XL. I'm gonna use a 5mm to test this one out. I know I wanna make some stuffies with it. Oh, let's move you here. There we go. Start a magic circle and see how that looks. This stuff is just really enjoyable to work with. Even with a little bit of shimmer, shine, glitter in it, I'm not feeling that at all. It feels just as soft as the Honey Bunny original. You can definitely still see the shine. So I've been working on the stuffy for a couple of hours now, and here is what I have so far. The body portion of it is the Honey Bunny shine. Right here we have all the stitches, the Bingo XL, and then these are the Pearl Haze. That sheen, so perfect. I mean, it looks like little pieces of metal, right? I don't think I'm done with them though. I might keep doing like adding things in here and there, maybe some patchwork onto it. I don't know, I just feel like it needs a little something still. But for right now, I love it, and I'm just gonna like chill, have them in the yarn dungeon, and as things come to me, then I'll add it onto them. They also do need a name though, so if you have some suggestions, shout them out. All right, ghouls, that is it for me today. All of the yarn that I played around with is linked down below if you want to check it out yourself. If you're in love with this honey bunny shine just like me, and maybe you want to make one of these too, so we can be like twins in the yarn dungeon. Huge shout out thank you again to Hobbii Yarn for sending me this yarn, allowing this brand new stuffy to come into existence. So that is it for me today, ghouls. Have a fantastically spooky rest of your day, and I will see you in my next video.